Hey everyone, Ben Belack here, Beverly Hills Super Realtor. Just wanted to say thank you. We have achieved over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for tuning in every week, commenting, saying super troll-like things that I respond to first thing in the morning to make me feel better about myself and who I am. And also the true fans out there who love our tours, our agent tips, our market updates, all the things. We're gonna keep them coming at you. Thank you so much. I never thought I'd see 1,000 followers.
Now let's take it to 1,000,000.
So now that we have the gratitude out of the way, I'm gonna ask you guys to do something, my loyal followers. I know it's gonna be tough. Some of us aren't gonna make it back. I need you to destroy the like button. That's the first time I've ever said that. It feels kind of cheesy, but it helps us get placement with the YouTube algorithm, and it will continue to help our channel grow and get you free content, relevant content to the real estate world, and we'll even put in some cool, like, multi-fulfillion dollar mansions in there too, just to keep you guys interested. Speaking of which, what are we doing today?
Interviewing you.
What are you?
Don't worry about it. I ask the questions around here. All right, Ben, so the first question is, when the going gets tough or you feel as though the market is slowing down, how do you maintain your grit?
That's a great question. I mean, I think that what you're doing is you're placing your focus on an external variable, right? Something I can't control, like market conditions or things are slowing down or things could be happening in the world. I'm not battling those external things that I can't control every day. I mean, and frankly, there's an excuse in sales to not pick up the phone every day, or that someone's gonna say you're being tone deaf to some current thing that's happening in the world. The truth of the matter is that what you can control is internal. So I have annual, quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily goals, and that's what I'm doing every day. You know, that it makes it easier. I don't focus on the things I can't control. I focus on what I can control, and that's me. So I'm focused on keeping my mindset and body healthy and feeling good, and then I attack the things that I think are going to serve all those goals that I mentioned.
What would you say are the key things you do to keep your business moving forward?
Where are you getting these questions?
Dude, I told you, I came prepared.
You're bringing the heat right now. I run the plays at work. I run lots of plays throughout the year, just like a football team would. And then we run the plays that work. When something works, we start running it and running it and running it until we can automate it at scale. So for me, in my business, I send 50,000 letters a year to homeowners. I call people in neighborhoods where we have active listings. I call expired listings because I believe that those people, they believe in the agent seller relationship. They were unable to sell for one reason or another. And I also try to love on my past clients and referrals as much as possible because they provide a tremendous return of investment as they make for great advocates of me. So I'm super appreciative that they not only hired me in the first place, but that they advocate for me out in the world thereafter.
So Ben, I was talking to your assistant the other day, and I've even noticed it myself. You're always at level 10. So how do you stay there?
You guys are talking about me when I'm not around?
All the time.
This is not what I'm paying for. I am on level 10 because most of it is because I love what I do. It makes the wins that much better and exciting. And also when you create a business practice from scratch and you try a thing here and then you get a little bit better here and there, it can become addicting, because it's gratifying that you're out there in the trenches slaying dragons. So just by holding yourself accountable to your own goals, etc., it can keep you on level 10. But my biggest recommendation for energy is self-care, meditation. Really important. Meditation, and I don't want to sit here and talk about meditation all the time, but it helps you to zoom out. And when you zoom out and look at things just from a little bit more of a bird's eye perspective, it makes the minutia less important and also less draining of your energy. Just some 10-minute, guided meditation daily will do wonders for you and your mindset, especially when things feel like the market's slower or, people are giving you all these reasons why the sky is falling. I think diet is so important. And also exercise. When I'm feeling the most reluctant to pick up the phone or do the things that I know I need to do to grow my business, I kick my own ass working out. And then what happens is I manifest biologically a peak state in me through endorphins and also being psyched that I finished a really hard workout, that it's easy for me to go from that state than an alternative state, like just waking up in the morning and stretching out and being tired, or, before having coffee. Like if I'm feeling that reluctant, I will go work out hard, and then I carry that like juice into my day.
Ben, what do you think is the biggest mistake agents are making today?
What do I think is the biggest mistake agents are making today? Oh, this is so good. One of my favorite clients, he once said to me as he saw me building my team and my business practice, he said, don't let great get in the way of being good. And what I see is a lot of agents are so afraid to do some kind of prospecting because they want to be perfect at it, or they see someone in some coaching ecosystem that's like the guy that does expireds, or the Facebook advertiser, or they've got like the sickest website. You don't have to be at the pinnacle to do business. You just don't. So just get out there and start, and you'll find a little bit of success. For me, I'm an active participant on all that I endeavor, and I'm not afraid to fall flat on my face. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start making calls because this makes sense to me. And then I'm like, you know what? I keep getting this one objection. I can't handle it. I'm gonna ping the community and say, how would you handle this? And I'm sure someone's got an idea, or I end up saying something out of nowhere and it works. So you start building this kind of Rolodex, I should say this toolbox of skills. And then you get to a certain point where it's just automatic, and you're basically like one of those people playing 9 people in chess, in Central Park in New York, just walking around, just making moves because you just understand the paradigm. So just be bold before you're good. Give yourself permission to not be the best ever, and you'll see success sooner than later.
What's the biggest mistake you've made since March 15th?
Okay, so for those of you at home, we have to be careful what we say because YouTube starts flagging us. But today's May 20th of 2020, and he's asking me what mistake I've made since March of 2020. So the answer to that is, one of the things that I do the most is I call a certain group of sellers generally. For a while I had pumped the brakes because I felt like maybe I was being tone deaf to what was going on. I finally got up the nerve, and I was thinking, you know what? I'm gonna be ahead of the game. I'm gonna be ahead of everyone. I'm gonna be fearless like I normally am. This is how I've built my business. And I called someone, and they said, you know what? I'm getting 20 calls a day from agents like you. And I realized at that moment I was too late, and that I would never, ever stop no matter what, because life change drives real estate change. And there is nothing in modern history that has been able to quell that. Sure, things move up and down. Sometimes things are slower, sometimes things are faster because of market conditions or one thing or another. But there's always a lot of business to be done. So my biggest mistake was, I think I put my head in the sand for too long. I will never do that again. So what else?
That's it. Those are my questions.
That was really fast.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Do we have time? I want to add one quick thing.
Go for it.
I just want to say, because these questions got me fired up, I'm not particularly more bold than the next person. I'm okay falling on my face. And I kid you not, when I first got into this business, the first office meeting I went to, they might as well have been speaking a different language. I had no idea what they were talking about. And now 10 years later, I'm still learning. But that doesn't stop me from putting myself in uncomfortable situations where I think I'm underqualified, because I know what I want and I know what it takes to get it. So with that, I implore all of you to just start. And you'd be shocked at what you become, what you learn about yourself, and how much easier it is than what you've been telling yourself, whatever it is that you're endeavoring, by just starting. And here's the good news. It doesn't have to be the last thing you do. So just start.